Hi, welcome to Soul Kiss. My name is David Hauser, and I'm here to talk about love. Today I want to talk about boundaries. When, in previous episodes I talked about narcissists, and one of the big things narcissists like to take away from you are your boundaries. Healing from that is no easy matter. Boundaries are something that we learn when we're in a healthy relationship with our parents as children, and parents are actually interactive and teaching us things about how far you can go. A lot of times in today's culture, boundaries are just something that are overlooked and certainly missed even in the school system. So you start to develop ideas about boundaries on your own. But when you get into a relationship with a narcissist, those boundaries quickly, your ideas of boundaries get quickly stripped away from you, and their boundaries become the only boundaries that you need to pay attention to. So this is very brutal. This is very demoralizing. This takes away from a lot of your own inertia to express yourself and your autonomy. And this is one of the big hard things when you are in the healing process from being in a narcissistic relationship, is to reconstruct these boundaries, to not feel ashamed or guilty or that for some reason that you're doing the wrong thing as a human being because you have a boundary. Boundaries are important. Boundaries need to be discussed first thing in any relationship. So you really should go through the list of what are your boundaries, to recognize them, as far as getting to know you, and how far you're willing to go with that in a first meeting. That's getting to know you is like big issue number one. How far you can go with somebody, with you, in the first few weeks of starting a committed relationship with somebody. You may have to go in steps because of what you went through in your narcissistic relationship with becoming intimate, or even letting somebody touch you. Oh my God, when you've been brutalized like this by a narcissist, even being touched is crazy. So you need to really identify these boundaries. And be open about them if somebody's interested in you and you've gone past the initial steps of the idea that you might like each other and you want to be with each other. So boundaries are a big deal. Talk about them, sort of write them out on something on your own. Research boundaries so that you can learn about boundaries, and talk with other people about what their boundaries are, so that you can sort of figure out, where you're at with them. My book is at the link below. It's doing great. I have some great news to report that book 3 is almost finished. Yay! And as always, oceans of love.